What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Miguelito to Toe, where we break down the sport of boxing in the realest way possible. Today, we're diving into something that confuses a lot of casual fans: boxing championship belts. Why are there so many of them? What do they mean? And what's the difference between unified and undisputed? Alright, let's start off with the basics. What are boxing belts? Championship belts are basically trophies. They're awarded by different sanctioning bodies, and they represent who the champion is in each weight class. Once you win that belt, you hold it until you either lose it in a fight or you decide to vacate it. It's the highest accomplishment in the sport. The Big Four. Now, here's where it gets tricky. There are four major organizations in boxing that hand out these belts. They're called sanctioning bodies. The WBA, the oldest one. The WBC, that's that famous green and gold belt everyone loves. The IBF and the WBO. Each one of these organizations crowns their own champion. So you can have four world champions in the same division at one time. Why so many belts? That leads to a lot of confusion. Casual fans look at boxing and go, wait, I thought this guy was champ. That's what people call belt inflation. Too many belts, not enough clarity. But from a business point of view, more belts equals more title fights and more sanctioning fees. What is an undisputed champion? Now this is where things get spicy. An undisputed champion is someone who holds all four belts in their division. That means there's no question they are the man in that weight class. A great example is Terence Crawford at welterweight. Another one is Anoa Inoue at bantamweight. That's legendary status. Unified champion. Right underneath that is a unified champion. That just means they've put together two or more of those major belts. Still a big deal because that means they've beaten another champion. Secondary belts. Now let's talk about those random belts you hear: silver, interim, regular, franchise. Those are secondary titles. They help determine rankings and sometimes keep a division moving when a champ is inactive. A lot of hardcore fans feel like it waters down the whole meaning of being a champion. Why belts matter? At the end of the day, belts still matter. They raise a fighter's profile. They help negotiate bigger paydays and they build legacy. Every fighter coming up dreams about holding a world title. That belt, even with all the politics, still represents greatness. That's it for today's episode of Me a Little to Toe. If y'all enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to follow, share it with another boxing fan, and let me know what topic you want me to cover next. This is Miguel signing off. Stay sharp and stay toe to toe.